Hello everyone, it's me from Best Plant Friend. Welcome back to our channel. Today let's talk about one of the most important plant care guides, watering. Just like humans, plants need water to survive and thrive. Finding the right balance between too much and too little water can be challenging, and finding a correct watering schedule is key to keeping your plant's survival and overall well-being. Let's learn how to correctly water your plants. First, let's take a look at different types of water. Do you know that not all water is the same when it comes to houseplant watering? We've got 4 types of water: hard tap water, soft tap water, distilled water, and rainwater. We recommend distilled and rainwater, but hard tap water is fine. Soft tap water should be avoided because it usually has a higher salt content. If you are not sure if your tap water is soft or hard, just steer clear of it. Distilled water is the top choice because it's pure and lacks minerals that could disrupt your plant's balance. It's especially suitable for sensitive plants with delicate roots. Rainwater is great for plant health since it's free from mineral buildup and salts. However, it can be unpredictable in areas with limited rainfall or dry climates. But how much water should you use? When it comes to watering your plants, figuring out how much water to use can be a bit tricky because every plant is different. Some houseplants, like succulents, are cool with less water, while others like monstera and ficus need consistently moist soil and humid conditions to survive. If your plants are outside in the garden or patio and occasionally benefit from rainfall, the amount of water needed is greatly reduced. Another important tip for watering is related to your plant's growing cycle. You should water more during the growing season. This is when your plants are actively growing and blooming. They'll typically require more water for all that growth. However, when the dormancy phase kicks in, you should reduce watering in both amount and frequency. The next question is when to water during the day. Many people opt for the early morning or early evening. Both are fine, but establishing a habit of watering them in the morning is a fantastic idea. It's like serving them a delicious breakfast to fuel their growth throughout the day. Another perk of morning watering is that it gives your plants lots of time to dry off any excess water that may have fallen on their leaves. Now let's move to a very crucial part: watering methods. There are various ways to water. Let's take a look at the basic common methods. The first and traditional watering method is to use a watering can. For houseplants, a watering can with a long, thin nozzle works best to get water directly to the roots. The second watering method is bottom watering. It involves adding water directly to the saucer or tray beneath the plant's pot instead of pouring it from the top. Bottom watering is especially beneficial for plants with sensitive leaves or those prone to fungal diseases, as it minimizes moisture contact with the foliage. The third method is misting. This method is very useful for tropical plants like monstera or pothos that love high humidity levels. Misting is especially useful if your home is relatively dry. Misting does not replace watering. It adds moisture to the air and leaves, which is great for some plants and harmful for others. Another method we recommend is using self-watering systems. These systems typically involve a reservoir of water connected to the plant's container, providing a regulated supply of water as needed. This method is perfect for busy plant parents or for when you are away on long trips. Now let's move to the last tip. I will show you how to check the soil moisture so you know when to give your plants a drink. Monitoring the soil moisture is very important in deciding on a correct watering schedule. Check the soil once or twice per week. Each plant has its own preferences, so it's essential to assess the moisture level of the soil before watering. To monitor the soil moisture, you can simply insert your finger at least an inch into the potting mix. If the soil feels dry, it's time to water. Another handy tool to measure soil moisture is a moisture meter. That's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and consider subscribing for more content. If you've got any questions or recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. Happy gardening!